What's up, guys? MMA Game here, bringing you another video. This video, we're going to be going over the UFC 3 patch that just released today. If you guys did not know, Jeff, the lead gameplay developer, has been tweeting out patch spoilers up into this date, and now the patch has been released, and I will leave a link to the full description of all of the changes in the patch down in the link in the description of this video. And they also have uploaded their own videos where Jeff talks about the different changes. So if you guys really want that edge and you want to know all the gameplay changes, check out those videos. I will leave the link to those as well in the description of this video. But I actually got a chance to play just now on the patch for about an hour or so, so I'm going to give you guys my first impressions of it, and in the background I'm going to put some of the highlights of my fights through the session. And I will say that it is on ranked, and my points are about 1,400 right now, and that's up a little bit. I usually was around 300, and I'll just get into what I think of the patch, and I'll go over some of those changes as well. So right off the bat, when I first started playing, it just seemed like the pace of the fight was a little bit slower. It seemed like you couldn't, you know, move as quickly. The swaying wasn't as crazy, and it was a little bit slower. It seemed like, I can't really explain it, but it made sense to me, and I really like that change. Now, next up is you don't see as many people doing the ducking uppercut or the double uppercuts, how they were doing them so much pre-patch, and now it's that you really don't see it. Also, what I've noticed is after not too much testing, but I have noticed that it seems like, especially going against Khabib on the ground, I got some good time on the ground post-patch on the bottom of a Khabib, and I've spent, I played plenty of ranked matches before the patch where you have to deal with that Khabib wrestling, and I'm sure you guys have too. And before the patch, it just feels like a nightmare when you're under Khabib, and it just feels like you can't do anything. But I'm happy to say that now it's no longer as bad. It doesn't seem like it's as bad. I can get some transitions off. I was able to get some get-ups, and it just seems like he's not as OP because they tweaked actually some of the tuning with that and the grappling. So I'm really glad that they did that. The other big thing that you'll notice when you play is that the knockdowns are way different in the way the health works. So the knockdowns are nowhere near as frequent. They don't happen as frequently. They were happening like so much before the patch, to the point where you could get like 14 knockdowns in a round or something. It was something insane. But now it's way different. So it's harder to actually get the knockdowns. But when you do get the knockdowns, you actually put their stamina back. And I really, this is probably my favorite thing about the patch so far, is that when you knock someone down from the head damage and you actually knock their head down, now it drains their stamina too. So they can't just take a beating and then but just have full stamina because you weren't attacking their body. That's kind of how it was, and I really didn't like that. So I think this was a huge thing, and what this did for me is, because I was using a lot of lower skilled fighters, so what it did for me is if I was able with those lower skilled fighters to actually get a knockdown early in the round or semi-early, what I noticed is that it totally balanced it out a lot, because it took their stamina down and all I had to do was get a knockdown. And you can get knockdowns still pretty fast, so you have to be a lot more careful, it seems like, post-patch. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are. Some other cool things that they added from the patch is that they changed Francis Ngannou's player model. He's a lot bigger now. They've updated the haircuts for Dustin Poirier, Brian Ortega, and probably some other fighters as well. Again, I'll leave the link to the full list of all the changes. They've added new fighters. There's 3 new fighters, guys. But all in all, guys, I really like the patch. I'm actually doing a lot better, it seems like, with the patch. And the pace is different. I like it a lot. Let me know what you guys think. They've added tons of new things. I will be going into more depth, and I will be streaming online ranked gameplay post-patch So stay tuned to that, guys. Again, big thank you for all the support on the channel. But that's the video talking about the patch. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Follow me on Twitch TV and Twitter. Till next time, this has been a big game.
Peace.